Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, January 28th, 2016. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Natural Mr. Olympia and three-time natural Mr. Universe, John Hansen, is getting back in shape for some photo shoots this month. Hansen is only 2 months shy of his 53rd birthday, and he's decided to diet down to see how he looks for a man in his 50s. According to Hansen, his goal is to look better than he did for his Iron Man magazine cover photo shoot back in 2011. Now that he achieved his goal of peaking his physique and looking shredded once again, Hansen may compete later this year in his new hometown of Tampa, Florida. His reason for him getting back on stage is not to get his pro card or win any titles. He wants to show the world what he feels is the classic bodybuilding look, an image inspired by his bodybuilding idols Arnold Schwarzenegger and Frank Zane. According to Hansen, quote, "I'm motivated to compete again because I still can." Good luck, John. Operation Delt Destruction is in full force for soon-to-be sophomore standout Roman Fritz. Earlier this week, Fritz was spotted hammering out another agonizing shoulder training session as he prepares to launch another lethal assault on the pro stage in what could possibly be a breakout year for the young star. Last season, Fritz made his highly anticipated pro debut at the Nordic Pro, where he snagged a very respectable 8th place in a stacked lineup that featured quite a few Olympians making their way through the European Tour. Fritz has raw talent in spades, a tireless work ethic, and a real cult-like following behind him. But at the end of the day, bodybuilding is still what have you done for me lately type of sport. So if he really wants to prove how great he can become, he's going to have to deliver the goods come contest day. I'm not even sure if the ink has dried on his pro card yet, but Sergio Oliva Jr. is certainly looking the part of a pro these days. After finally making the leap to the pro ranks after a hard-fought win at the NPC Nationals, the son of the myth has been training like a man possessed, packing on loads of new size in the process. Both on and off the stage, Oliva has a certain undefinable flair to his personality that really comes to life under the bright lights on center stage. But as he'll soon find out, the pro stage is an entirely different animal that chews up and spits out weakness. So if he's going to be carving out a legacy of his own and proving to the world that he has what it takes to compete at the highest level, now isn't the time to take his foot off the gas. It's the time to grit his teeth and bear down in preparation for what is going to be one wild and crazy ride. We're officially T-minus 6 weeks from a historic throwdown in what might be the deepest women's physique lineup of all time. And second-year standout Tanya Hooker is officially making it known that she's going to rattle the cages of the very top competitors of the division. Earlier this week, Hooker released a few new update photos showing off the sort of conditioning that could make things problematic for her fellow competitors. During her rookie season last year, Hooker showed flashes of potential in her 2 top finishes at the San Jose and Spartan X Pro shows. And now she's ready to put all her talents to the test at the biggest contest of her career, the Arnold Classic. This women's physique lineup is loaded from top to bottom, but a top 10 finish here would really put Hooker on the map as someone to watch closely moving forward. But with so much talent flooding the stage, no one's going to give her an inch. So if she wants it real bad, she's going to have to go out and earn it. Although he won't be competing at the Arnold for the first time in 6 years, that hasn't stopped Ben Pakulski from getting in the gym and training like a complete psychopath. This week, Pakulski was spotted grinding out some off-season chest work down at his MI40 gym in Tampa, Florida, as he tries to keep the improvement train moving full speed ahead. Over the last few years, Pakulski has done an excellent job of balancing out what used to be a very bottom-heavy physique, molding himself into an athlete who might legitimately be one of the more underrated competitors in the game today. Although he hasn't given any indication as to what his competitive plans are for the year, one thing's for certain. Whenever Pakulski decides to throw his hat into the ring, we're going to get 100% of everything he's got to give. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1.